Good morning, student. Today we are actually going to start circle. What is circle now? See, circle is a locus of a point on a plane which is equidistant from a given fixed point. That is, this is suppose O. This is the given fixed point, and the point is P. The locus of this point is actually called the circle. Now, before just going to go inside this application and other properties, we should know actually what the circle is and what are the components of the circles are there. First of all, that is equidistance from this fixed point. That is this is the fixed point is called the center of the circle, and any point joining from the center to its on the circumference, any point is called the radius, and any 2 points or the line segment joining any 2 points is called the chord. And if the chord passes through the center, and that is actually called the diameter. Next is any line which is intersect any circle at 2 points, suppose A and B. This line is called the secant. This L is called the secant. And now this secant is divide this circle into 2 parts, this part and this part. If this secant is passes through not through this center, then this is divided into 2 unequal segment of the circle, and this smaller circle is called the minor segment of the circle, and this is called the major segment. Next is, if this secant is actually passes through this center, and this is actually divide the circle into 2 halves, and this half is called this semicircle region, semicircle. Another component of circle is any part of the circle is called the arc. This is called the arc, any part of a circle. If this arc, these 2 points, suppose AB is joined with the center of the circle, and this region, this circular region is called the sector. That is, the sector is the bounded line of the arc as well as the 2 radius of the circle is called an that is the sector. If this sector or this arc is lesser than the semicircle, and this will be called as minor sector, and this part is called the major sector. And the difference between this segment and sector is, this is bounded with an arc as well as the radius of the circle, but the segment is, this is bounded with an arc as well as the line segment. that is maybe the secant or maybe any chord, that is chord as well as the arc is giving you the segment, but the sector is arc as well as the two radius of the circle will just give you the sector. That is the difference between this sector and segment. Next part is, suppose any point which is outside or inside, that is the position of a point. Suppose a point is over here, suppose P, O is the center of the circle. Whether this P is within the circle region or the outside the circle or on the circle, that is actually the condition is, if you are adding these 2 point OP and this is another point is OR, if that is OR is actually the radius of the circle, if OP is less than OR, then the P point is inside the circle. The P point will be inside the circle. If it is OP equal to OR, then P will be on the circle. If suppose here is the point is here, that is P, the point is here, that is OP is greater than OR, then P will be outside the circle. So this is actually the position of any point with respect to the circle. So you could understand whether the point is within the circle or on the circle or outside the circle. From this here you can understand, that is, if the conditions are like this, that is OP is less than OR, that is the radius, it will be inside. On, if it is, it will be equal to the radius and also the length of that very point. And if it is OP is greater than OR, definitely P point will be outside the circle. Now then is concentric circle. What are these? Suppose two or more circles, if they do have the common fixed point, that is the center, and their radius are different. Suppose this is R1, this is R2 and this is R3, but their center is the fixed one. So these circles are actually called the concentric circles. Now next is coming, that is the congruency of the circle. This concurrent should. Congruency means, suppose this is a circle, this is another circle. This is O and this is O dash. If these two circles having equal radius, that is, if their radius is R, that is, they are having the equal radius, then these two circles will be congruent to each other. That is, if and only if two radius of two circles must be same, those circles must be congruent to each other. Then we can conclude this. That is a basic information of the circle before just going inside the that is the application of the circles. What is actually now the circle definition? What is the radius? What is the diameter, the secant, and the segment, sector, as well as that is a congruency, the position of the point. All these are actually the very basic need for the application of circle properties. So thank you for very much. I'm just going to just get the next class just to give you the overall application as well as the properties of the congruency and also the chord properties. Thank you very much.